There's something about the Appalachians that lulls your vigilance to sleep. These ancient, time-worn mountains seem tame, safe, but their softness is a camouflage. This dense, ancient greenery conceals a multitude of creatures. Today, we'll look at 17 dangerous animals of the Appalachian Mountains, but we'll rank them not by their power, but by how skillfully they hide from your sight. Some of them you've already walked past, and the one in the number one spot you may have carried home on your own body without even noticing. If you enjoy looking at familiar places in a new way, subscribe to the channel. And now to the list. Number 17, the white-tailed deer. We'll start with an animal you consider a symbol of grace and harmlessness. You see it at dawn in a field, frozen like a statue before it vanishes into the woods. But the greatest danger in these mountains is the one you've learned to ignore. Every year in the United States, there are over 1 million vehicle collisions with deer, and the Appalachians, with their winding roads and dense forests, are the epicenter of this statistic. A sudden leap from the darkness, 150 pounds of live weight crashing into your windshield. This isn't an accident, it's a pattern. And in the fall, during the rut, a buck, pumped with testosterone, becomes unpredictable and aggressive, ready to charge anything, including a human who gets too close. Number 17 is the hidden threat you've grown accustomed to seeing as part of the landscape. Number 16, the saddleback caterpillar. On this list, there are creatures whose danger is inversely proportional to their size. Walking through the woods, you might instinctively brush a vibrant, jewel-like caterpillar with a distinctive green saddle off your sleeve, and you would be making a huge mistake. Its body is covered in venomous spines that break off in the skin at the slightest contact, releasing a toxin. The pain is instantaneous, sharp, burning, throbbing, often accompanied by swelling, nausea, and a rash that can last for days. It lives on the leaves of trees you walk past, inches from your face. Number 16 is a reminder that in these woods, even beauty can be venomous. Number 15, the American alligator. Wait, you might say, alligators belong in the swamps of Florida and Louisiana, and you'd be right, but their range is steadily creeping northward. The southernmost foothills of the Appalachians in Alabama and Georgia are now their home. The slow rivers and backwaters you thought were safe might hide a predator whose form has remained unchanged since the time of the dinosaurs. It lies just beneath the water's surface, only its nostrils and eyes visible, blending perfectly with logs. It doesn't seek out humans, but if you disturb it on the bank or in the water, its jaws, designed to crush turtle shells, will snap shut with a force that leaves no chance. Number 15 is a predator from southern nightmares, quietly colonizing new territories. Number 14, the North American porcupine. This slow-moving forest dweller seems almost comical, but its defense is one of the most effective in the animal kingdom. A porcupine's body is covered with 30,000 sharp quills, with microscopic barbs that penetrate flesh easily, but tear tissue upon removal. A curious dog that sticks its nose where it doesn't belong, or a person trying to help an animal on the road, learns a lesson they won't forget. The quills can work their way deep into muscle, causing excruciating pain and infection. The porcupine doesn't shoot its quills, as myth suggests, but it strikes with a lightning-fast flick of its tail. It could be sitting in a tree above the trail, and you'll walk right under it, unaware of the weapon just over your head. Number 14 is a walking fortress that you must not approach. Number 13, the red wolf. It's considered extinct in the wild, a ghost, a legend told around a campfire. Officially, the last wild population was removed from nature in 1980, but the Appalachians know how to keep secrets. The reintroduction program in North Carolina showed how quickly these predators can adapt and disappear into the dense forests. And while the main recovery area is further east, reports of mysterious, reddish, wolf-like animals come from all over the southern Appalachians. This is not a coyote. It's larger, smarter, and hunts in packs. Imagine, in the deepest part of the woods, being watched by an animal that, according to science, shouldn't be there. Number 13 is a predator that may have returned from oblivion. Number 12, the southern devil scorpion. When you think of the Appalachians, scorpions are the last thing that comes to mind. But in the southern part of the range, under rocks, bark, and in the cellars of old houses, lives a creature of nightmares. The southern devil scorpion is the only scorpion species native to this region. It's small, dark, and an expert at hiding. Its sting isn't fatal to a healthy adult, but it causes sharp, localized pain comparable to a wasp sting, along with numbness and swelling. The danger is in the surprise. You're moving a woodpile, clearing debris in your yard, and suddenly you feel a searing sting from a creature you never expected to find here. Number 12 is a piece of the desert hidden in the shady forest. Number 11, the American mink. You see it in a flash, a dark, swift shadow at the edge of a stream. The mink is concentrated fury in a body the size of a squirrel's. This member of the weasel family is a relentless and insatiable predator. It kills not just for food, but out of instinct, destroying anything it can overpower, from mice to muskrats and even domestic poultry. Its teeth are like needles, and its grip is deadly. When cornered, a mink will fight to the death, showing no fear. It can slip into a chicken coop and commit a massacre, leaving dozens of dead birds in its wake. Its ferocity is astounding. Number 11 is the little tyrant of the riverbanks. Number 10, the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. If the timber rattlesnake is a silent killer, its southern cousin is the thunderous embodiment of death. This is the largest and most dangerous venomous snake in North America. Adults can reach lengths of 8 feet and weigh over 10 pounds. Their range extends into the southernmost slopes of the Appalachians. A single bite delivers a massive dose of potent hemotoxic venom that destroys tissue and blood cells. Unlike its woodland relative, the diamondback is not as patient. Its growl is loud and clear. It's not a warning, but a declaration of war. Number 10 is the heavy artillery of the snake world, hiding in the southern pine forests. Number 9, the long-tailed weasel. If the mink is fury, the long-tailed weasel is pure insanity. Imagine a predator no longer than your hand that regularly hunts animals 10 times its size, like rabbits. The weasel is the embodiment of tireless energy and bloodlust. It can squeeze into any burrow, its slender, flexible body allowing it to pursue prey underground. It kills with a characteristic bite to the base of the skull. And it is absolutely fearless. There are documented cases of weasels attacking humans who try to capture them. This little demon slips through the forest floor, and you'll never even see it before it vanishes in pursuit of its next victim. Number 9 is proof that the most ferocious predators are not always the largest. Number 8, the velvet ant or cow killer. You see it crawling on the ground, large, fuzzy, and bright orange or red, resembling an ant. It's actually a wingless female wasp. And it earned the nickname cow killer for a reason. Its sting is considered one of the most painful in the insect world. A long, flexible stinger can strike multiple times, causing an agony that lasts for up to half an hour. The pain is so intense that, according to legend, it can take down a cow. They are found in open, sandy areas throughout the Appalachians, and stepping on one barefoot is an experience you will remember for the rest of your life. Number 8 is a velvet glove hiding an iron fist. Number 7, the cottonmouth or water moccasin. In every pond, swamp, and slow-moving river in the Appalachians lives a snake with a reputation for being one of the most aggressive. Unlike many other snakes that prefer to flee, the cottonmouth often holds its ground and may even attack when threatened.
Its venom is a powerful cytotoxin that causes severe pain, swelling, and tissue necrosis. Its characteristic defensive posture, a wide-open mouth displaying a stark white interior, gave it the nickname Cottonmouth. It is perfectly camouflaged in the water and on the bank, and stepping on one while fishing or walking by the water is a common occurrence. Number 7 is the evil spirit of the dark waters. Number 6, the gray horned owl. When a low, deep hoot echoes across the ridge at dusk, you know the apex nocturnal predator of these mountains is on the hunt. The gray horned owl is the tiger of the sky. With a wingspan of up to 5 feet, it flies in absolute silence. Its talons can clench with enough force to crush the skull of its prey, which ranges from mice to skunks, cats, and even other birds of prey. It is fearless and will fiercely defend its nest, attacking humans who venture too close. Its talons can inflict deep, tearing wounds. Number 6 is silent death, diving from the night sky.
Number 5, the red fox. You see it as a cunning, elegant beauty, flashing at the edge of a field. But, as with the raccoon, the main danger isn't its teeth, but what it carries. The fox, along with raccoons and skunks, is one of the primary carriers of rabies in the Appalachians. A healthy animal is terrified of humans, but a fox infected with the virus loses its fear. It might come out during the day, approach your house, and behave strangely and unpredictably. One bite, and the deadly virus enters the bloodstream. Rabies, once symptoms appear, is almost always fatal. Any strange behavior from a fox is a cause for alarm. Number 5 is danger hidden behind a mask of elegance. Number 4, the muskellunge. The deep pools and reservoirs of the Appalachians hide a river monster. The muskellunge is a giant pike, the apex predator of its freshwater domain. It can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 60 pounds. Its mouth is lined with hundreds of razor-sharp teeth. It's an ambush predator that can hang motionless for hours before launching a lightning-fast strike on ducks, muskrats, snakes, and almost any fish. While attacks on humans are extremely rare, they do happen. Swimmers dangling a foot or hand in the water have received horrific lacerations. Trying to pull a giant like this from the water with your bare hands could end with a trip to the hospital. Number 4 is the freshwater shark you didn't know existed. Number 3, the cougar. It's not here. That's what any biologist or wildlife official will tell you. The eastern cougar was officially declared extinct, and yet the sightings continue. Blurry photographs, indistinct tracks, stories from hunters who saw a large cat slip silently into the thicket. The mountains are vast, wild, and full of places where anything could hide. The cougar is the perfect stealth predator. An adult male can weigh up to 220 pounds and is capable of killing a deer with a single bite. The thought that such a predator could be watching you from a rock ledge as you set up camp is chilling. Does it exist? Or is it just a trick of the imagination? Number 3 is a ghost that refuses to disappear. Number 2, bats and rabies. The small creature, flitting about at dusk, seems harmless. But bats are the leading cause of rabies deaths in humans in the United States. The strain of the virus they carry has adapted to be especially dangerous. Their bite can be so minor, like a pinprick, that a person might not notice it or think anything of it, especially if it happens in their sleep, when a bat flies into a house or a tent. And then, weeks or months later, the symptoms appear. And by then, it's too late. The attic of your mountain cabin, an old barn, a cave you walk past, any could be a roost for an entire colony. Number 2 is the winged messenger of certain death. Number 1, the black-legged tick. And the most dangerous animal in the Appalachian Mountains is the one you will never see coming. The one you won't feel when it latches onto your skin. It's the black-legged tick, also known as the deer tick. On the scale of hidden, long-term threat, nothing else on this list can compare. You walk through tall grass or lean against a tree, and a creature the size of a poppy seed clings to you. Its bite is painless. It can feed for days, unnoticed, and transmit the bacteria that causes Lyme disease. No fangs, no venom that acts instantly. Just a silent, invisible infection that can manifest weeks or months later, mimicking dozens of other illnesses, from arthritis to heart problems and neurological disorders. This isn't just a bite. It's a potential life sentence of chronic pain and fatigue. Every animal on this list hides. This one you bring home on your own body. Number 1 is the tiny arachnid most likely to change your life forever. So, this list isn't really about fear. These are some of the most beautiful mountains on the continent, and they are worth every mile hiked. It's about the gap between how gentle they seem and what they truly hold. The oldest mountains on Earth wear their danger just like they wear everything else. Quietly, patiently, wrapped in so much green you'd never know it was there. Somewhere in the southern forests, a diamondback rattlesnake is coiled beneath a pine. Deep in the woods, the ghost cat steps without a sound. And somewhere, over a fog-filled hollow, a great horned owl silently spreads its wings in the night. And all the others, the ones hiding in plain sight, are waiting, just as these mountains waited long before anyone came to walk them and call them tame.